Enjoy these jams. Black Order, man. Bells and whistles.
And now for something completely different.
All right, coming up next, everybody. All of you Metal-O-Maniacs out there, I got something very special in store for you because I'm joined by the Black Order, one of my favorite new things, and we're about to world premiere a song from these guys, as a matter of fact, man. What's up, guys? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I am fucking better now that I'm talking to you guys, man. For real, we're fans around here.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot.
A little bit of background for those who are new to the show, perhaps. We played a jam from you guys a while back. We played I Am the Harbinger, which is a badass jam, by the way, also.
Thank you very much.
So we're long-term fans, man. I'm super glad to be joined by you guys.
Well, we appreciate it, man. Very, very much.
Well,
finally got a chance to get on the show.
Yeah, dude. And we're on fire these days, man. Thanks to all you Metal-O-Maniacs out there. We're on fire and kicking ass, and I love you fuckers for it. But I guess to kick things off, man, introduce yourselves, guys.
I'm Ian. I do the guitar and vocals of the band.
I'm Cole. I just play drums.
Hey, just play drums. Drummers are hard to come by. I talk to bands every week these days, man, and drums are like fucking unicorns, man. So.
Very lying.
And who are the other guys that aren't here right now? Who are the other guys that make up the Black Order show?
Right now it's just us two. Usually we're only a three-piece band. Usually, so right now it's just us. We don't have a bass player, but you know we've been doing everything in our own studio for the last few months. So we're just trying to build on our own right now, and we're gonna get one eventually when everything opens up. We can go back on tour and stuff. But right now we're just him and I just working it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, we were literally just talking about this a couple of weeks ago on the show. That's such a sign of the times. I think for most genres, but in particular for metal, you know, that people are, as a result of the pandemic, people are fragmented somewhat, but that has not stopped production, my friend, you know?
Oh, yeah, you still got to keep the musical fusion.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
We've had, you know, a handful of other bass players and you know, no disrespect to them whatsoever. Like Cole and I, we just get it. You know what I mean? It just works between us, and we usually are on pretty similar wavelengths with most stuff. And you know, any tips he ever gives me is just like grosser, make it more gross. You know, like
we know the product we're after.
Yeah,
and it is just unspoken word. Just we know how to get there.
It's like I see what you're saying, and you don't even have to say it, and I got it. You know.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you, man, there are few things, you know, we say all the time on the show, you know, if you get a marriage to fucking work these days, you're pulling off a miracle, and that's two fucking people, you know, let alone you get 4 or 5 people in the same room, that's almost impossible. But if you do get 2, 3, 4 people together with the same vision, man, something beautiful usually happens, and that's what's happened here, sir.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to do. I mean, like I said, you know, normally we only do 3 people. We've only ever done 3 people in the band. And I mean, for us, like it works for us. It's less bullshit. It's less people. It's less egos. You know what I mean? Like we all know how it works. Like let's just cut the shit. Like, and if we can make it, you know, just between him and I right now, when we need that other piece, then we'll get that other piece, you know. But right now, him and I are just trying to bust out songs, and that's all we're doing right now. So,
well, man. If vitriol is an indication of where you're going with this thing, then I fucking fully endorse it, my brother.
Thank you.
I got something in common with you, too, because I've only ever done 3 people at the same time, too. So anyway, moving on. But no, tell me a little bit about you guys bringing this project together, sir.
Well,
how far do you two go back together even?
Oh, man. He was 19, I think, when he joined the band.
Fuck yeah, brother. That's good shit.
So,
yeah, so I've been with the band like 6 years. I started in the band in like 2014, but the band started in what, like 2010?
2008? 2009. We put our first record out in 2010.
Fuck yeah.
So I was still in junior high, like when the band started. So you had to wait for me to grow up.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, they're still waiting for that from me around here, so fuck it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's a good thing.
But,
that's good shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, in and out with a handful of, you know, musicians, and they're hard to come by, and it's hard to have people that want to do exactly what you want to do. You know what I mean? And touring is tough, and it's a labor. You know what I mean? And then I think I bumped into this guy at the local guitar shop, and that was pretty much it. You know, I sent him some songs, and he learned them in, I don't know, 20 minutes or something like that. And then,
no, it was before that. We met at a guitar shop, and I knew that they were going on tour like soon or whatever. And I was just some dumbass jerk off, like sitting in my house, just playing drums, doing whatever. And I was like, "Hey, you ever need a drummer? Let me know." Like,
yeah.
I don't think it was till like a year or two later that like they were like, "Hey, we need a drummer." And I was like, "Ooh." Like,
Over here, bro.
Yeah.
and then, I mean, I think we did like, I don't know, we were doing like 3, 4, 5 tours a year. You know, where, I mean, we're doing 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks, maybe, who knows how long. So we hit it hard for a while. And, you know, now that, you know, we had a bass player who, we took him on tour one time. He really didn't like it. So we kind of cut the touring down. And then, but him and I, we love doing it.
Yeah. I don't know how people do, like, touring sucks, but like, it's still like, it's fun, man. You're out doing what you planned on doing when you were 6 years old.
Yeah.
Man, right, dude. You know, the line for the roller coaster blows nut, but it feels good going down the ride, baby. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You know, and so right now, you know, with all, you know, obviously the pandemic and not being able to tour and all that stuff, it was cool actually because it gave us a break from doing that, and then it let us kind of refocus on building like a band infrastructure.
right on.
You know, we did that, and then we built this studio that we have, and now we're like 100% self-sufficient, and we can just pump out songs whenever we want. Like we've the epitome of DIY, and it's working out well for us. So
Well, in a shitty way, it's like thanks to COVID that we were able to like hunker down, get all our ducks in a row, and now we can like when COVID's gone, we'll just be like straight out of cannon.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, brother.
On.
Hey, let me know, man. I'll help light the fucking the fucking wick on that fucker.
Hell yeah,
There you
dude.
I'm ready. Shit, we're gonna do part of that tonight, even because I believe letting everybody out there hear this Vitriol song is gonna be a little bit of ignition for you fuckers out there, man. You guys ain't ready. I'm telling you, it's a banger, brother.
Did you get a chance to check it out?
Oh man, yeah, over and over again here in the studio, brother. We've broken some things. The bill's coming. You know, for some of the shit that used to be on my desk. You know, I'll send you the bill, but
Send it to Cole.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this song and what will be. You know, I know it's coming out as a single officially this Friday, but talk to me a little bit about this song in particular. Yeah.
Well,
It's angry.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
So
Yeah.
If your brain
so,
works, you're fucking angry.
a few months ago, I got this new guitar from this company, and I wanted to write a song to demo the guitar. Now, I didn't have any plans on making it like a band song, like a Black Order song. I just wanted to do something just to show off the guitar, really. And I had played part of it for Cole and our former bass player John, and they both liked it. And because it is entirely different than the other stuff that we've done. So I just kind of worked on it and then put it together and slapped some ominous lyrics on there, and then away we went. But compared to our last record or any of our other stuff, it is quite different. It's quite a bit heavier. My vocals are a bit more extreme on this.
Abrasive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, being able to do everything ourselves, we can like, we're not like master engineers or anything, but we know, like we've done this long enough, and we know what the sound we're trying to get. Right. And it's so much easier to cut out that middleman of having like an engineer with you trying to describe the sound you're going after. Like we just know, and we just like straight to the point, try to get it.
Yeah. With us, like he said, with having our own studio, like, and I mean, in no disrespect to any other studios who work with, it's just nice having our own time. And like when I cut the vocals for that song, I sat right here in this chair, and I worked on it for a few hours, and then like I just tried different stuff. And for me, I have always felt like on our former records that my vocals were my most insecure thing. So being able to do it in our own space and have my own time and just try shit and not have to worry about looking like an idiot or wasting studio time, that's been the biggest benefit for me vocally so far.
And to find your comfort.
Here's what he sounds like.
Right. fuck me.
Hey, you found it, brother. I'm telling you. I like the end result. That's what matters, right? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you got to miss being on the road, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's tough. It's hard on your body. It's hard on your family. It's hard on your work life. It's hard on everything.
Right.
But, you know, and even when the shows suck, like, you have to remember you're out doing what you want to do with the people that you care about the most. You know, like,
yeah, man.
You're out playing music that you wrote with your friends. And
yeah, well, the only things that really make it suck is when we get like screwed on money.
Yeah.
But if we got enough money to like get food and get to the next town, like like I can die now.
Yeah, you're good. You know, and like even with us, even when we haven't eaten or showered or anything like that, like
that's the most fun part.
Yeah,
the most fun night is on the night of the 8th night you haven't showered. You know,
when you're like loading in and you can smell your own dick, like you know.
Hey, the grittier the better, man. You know.
But like, even though through all that stuff, like people came to see you, and you know you need to be able to perform and you need to be able to make good impressions to people, because if it's their first time ever seeing you, like you have to make that good impression, because if not, they'll tell everybody, hey, don't fucking watch this band. These guys suck.
Yeah.
You know, or
so
assholes, whatever it may be, and I'm not going down with it.
Fuck yeah, man.
So
even if your balls smell like a bag of Funyuns, you got to go out there and bring the A game, baby. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what the fuck it's about, man. Hey, that's what the metal thing is, brother, right? I mean, shit. Fuck yeah. Well, and to keep those units moving, man, what's the best place for these Metal-O-Maniacs out there? I know that the single comes out on Friday. Will there be a follow-up album at some point? What's your strategic approach here, sir?
Well, I believe what we're going to do is we're going to be releasing singles. Like
Sign of the times, my friend.
Yeah, like we want to do one like every 6 weeks or so.
I like it.
Then,
it's the way to go now.
Well, you know what I mean? It keeps everything moving, and by the time the one starts to slow down, we got another one that's coming out. You know, and then when all those get, not all of them, but when we get a handful of them out, then we'll compile them to a record and just re-release the entire record. You know what I mean?
And hopefully right around that point, you'll be able to hit the road with the fucking thing too.
Yeah, hopefully. We're just trying to build up all the markets. That way, when we go to places, we have, a better market. We can hopefully make some actual money from it. Because, I mean, touring don't pay shit. It really don't. All the venues, not all of them, but a lot of venues, they just find any way, which way they can to not fucking pay you, which is a very sad thing and happens to a lot of bands. And that's why a lot of bands don't do it anymore. I mean, because there ain't no money in it.
Yeah, it's a sad thing, man.
Also,
when you go into touring, don't think of it as like, oh, I'm going to do this thing. I got to try. You got to think like this is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take everything for what it is.
Yeah.
Something sucks ass, forget it. If something kicks ass, just hold on to it as long as you can.
Hey, that's life. Even you just described life, brother.
We have rules. We have rules within the band too, or like, we don't talk about the show. After the set is over, we don't talk about the set for at least a half an hour. That way, we might just say, all right, yeah, that seemed all right. But we don't start to dissect the set until it's been maybe like we're in the van leaving or something like that. Because, if the show sucks and you come off the stage and you're mad at somebody else, like you'll say shit that you don't mean.
Yeah,
and
man, for sure.
You can't take it back.
You cannot.
I've really done that though.
What?
Yeah. Like mad. Well,
no.
You have.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens, man.
That was one time.
Yeah. But but the show is really good. You still want to talk about it because you might overlook the things that you did screw up.
Right.
So you always need to take that time and say,
digest that motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to figure out what you can do to make things more efficient, make it a better experience for people. What works best on our end. You know, it has to be a well-oiled machine, and if you're not doing that, you're missing a huge fucking part.
Right.
So,
Right. Well, that lets you digest it. Right. Every time you go out there, you're sprinkling a little bit of seasoning on that motherfucker, you know, and
Exactly. Yeah.
it's
That's a good way to say it.
you know, and over time you learn how to fucking do it that perfect way for you. So that's how that, you know, it's good shit. Well, hey man, you found a seasoning I like, brother, because I'm a fan, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
For sure. And for those fans who didn't know until now but need to know, what's the best way for them to follow you guys, man? What's the best way for them to stay on top of what you're doing?
You can find us on everything. I mean, we're, you know, the Black Order Music on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere where there's streaming sites. We're all on there.
You got a Facebook page for interaction?
Every name is the Black Order Music.
Yeah.
No spaces.
You can actually, if you go to our DistroKid right now, you can, or if you go to our Spotify account, you can pre-save Vitriol, so you'll be the first to get it next week when it comes out. So, you know, if you guys want to, if you're really interested, check that out. If you want to go to our Instagram or our Facebook, we did release a 1-minute trailer of the song. So check that 1-minute trailer out. I believe there's a link attached to it. You can just follow that link and get that pre-save.
Yeah, go pick it up, you guys, man. Support badassery. That is what we tell you all the time here on Metal-O-Mania. It's our mantra. And the Black Order certainly is exactly that, man. Badassery. I love you fucking guys, and I appreciate the fuck out of you joining us here on Metal-O-Mania for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
You guys kick ass, man.
Hey, this is Ian.
This is Cole.
With the Black Order. And you're listening to Metal-O-Mania, Rip and Scully. Keep it locked. Ugh.
What kind of man crawls into his own grave in search of hope?